and beyond, the NBA celebration of Special K. The playoffs are not far away. What kind of discussions are going on right now in those locker rooms?
Kevin, at this point in time, it's all about focus and intensity. You understand who you are and what needs to be done. It's now a matter of preparing yourself in your mind and body to go out and do that. You've worked for it, and complacency is not an option.
Now the Lakers starting group. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Doncic, and it's Goodwin in at the small forward position.
Boy, what a high-arcing shot from Doncic. Seemed like that one was never going to get to the rim after it left his hands.
And here's Wagner. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Reeves. Here's Goodwin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, this team is comfortable with Reeves running the show. He's an excellent decision maker.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes the first. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant.
Doncic passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside Anthony. And no good that time. Nice D from Doncic. Here's Goodwin. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
And Banchero, here we go. And finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Wagner kicks to Anthony. Over Doncic. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Goodwin with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. From deep, Reeves. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Anthony. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And then Carter with the jam.
Phenomenal positioning on the glass. Carter Jr. putting on his hard hat right there. Not afraid to get those hands dirty.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney Finney Smith. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero up top. Wagner wide open. Traps in the tray. Wagner's got 5 now.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Harris is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Anthony. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Alex Len's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Connect, he's checked in for Goodwin. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic. And 101 left here in the opening quarter.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Here's Black. Kicks it out to Wagner. Isaac a screen on Reed. And it's Wagner missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And Connect gets it to go.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Wagner. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
They get it again. Count that bucket.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
With 1 on the clock, and no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Vincent laying out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Connect in at the small forward. Here's Banchero. Vincent with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Los Angeles leading by 9. Down low. There's the triple. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Anthony comes in for Gary Harris. And then for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes comes in for Len. And Goodwin subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And here's Doncic from the arc. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Carter with the screen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Banchero's got 5 points now this quarter. LA's on 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Hayes finds Doncic. The Lakers moving the ball around. And it's Goodwin. That time on the assist by Connect. Goodwin's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Carter down low. Vanderbilt defending. And it's Carter missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Goodwin. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. Goodwin's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Black. Outside Anthony. And here's Banchero. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner's checked in for Banchero, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Black. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. Anthony against Doncic. Launches it. Rebound the Lakers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Wagner passes to Carter. That shot, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 19-7 run. Hayes, no good. The Magic trail by 16. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Bitadze. Now here's Anthony. Here's Bitadze, covered by Hayes. Back to Anthony. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Here's Finney-Smith. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
You see the quickness there from Anthony, beating everybody to the spot.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Los Angeles on top, up by 16. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. You're so close. Give it up for the participant.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And guys, which of these matchups are you excited about here?
Me and Kenny in a race to the board.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
Hey, what's new? Luka's getting to his spots, executing with confidence. He's flat out toying with the D right now.
Yep, he's really good at that, Shaq. I mean, how can you not love watching this guy play?
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Here's Anthony. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Bangs home the trifecta.
Very effective in spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
And Clark Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
The Magic trail by 16. Wagner outside. Banchero outside. Off target from outside. LA's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. It's good.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Wagner. Pass to Anthony. Anthony sets the pick for Banchero. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
4:07.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for Austin Reeves.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Carter. Wagner outside. Goodwin with a steal. Finney Smith in the post. Banchero's there. Knocks down the 3-ball. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. Now Banchero. They get a hand on it. To halt the run. That's tipped.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Anthony nowhere around. Carter makes it off the glass. Carter's got 6.
How about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Caldwell Pope against Reeves. Here's Finney Smith. There's the 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Black's checked in for the Magic. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Banchero. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Coloco's checked in, and Markieff Morris subbed in for Vanderbilt.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Doncic outside. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Lakers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
The first one falls. Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And it's Gary Harris in for Cole Anthony. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Reddish comes in for Connect. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Black. He has yet to score. Here's Isaac. And a missed layup.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Doncic with the steal. Here's Reeves. That one misses. Some solid defense from Harris. 40 seconds left to play in the third. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Back to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And here's Reeves outside. Here's Doncic. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Bitadze the pass to Black. Over in the corner, Isaac. A three-pointer is right on target. Isaac's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Doncic. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Magic trail by 20, so the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Jackson Hayes, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Cameron Reddish. Then there's Doncic, and it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position. Back to Banchero, down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Banchero passes to Harris. Black, no good. Lakers leading by 20. Pass to Reddish. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Banchero, that's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And Hayes throws it down.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Black. The Lakers also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Reddish. If it counts.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Doncic feeling it out. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
They get the rebound. Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Up the floor. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So Reeves will go to the free throw line. That one on Caldwell Pope. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Caldwell Pope against Reeves. to the middle. And there's Banchero on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Banchero's got 19 points. Lakers leading by 21. That's to Goodwin. Finney Smith with it. Goodwin with it. He's defended by Wagner. The three for Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
At the line for the Magic, Cole Anthony, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So Anthony nails both of them.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Connect. No good. And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 18. Harris passes to Anthony. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
And he comes up with the deuce. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.